this was not the way things were supposed to go. Constantine has the eye, and my eye, and I doubt he has anything wholesome planned for it. The trickster is real after all. I don't think anyone but those crazy hammers really believed in the old gods. Those crazy hammers. You know, it wouldn't hurt to have a few dozen heavily armed fanatics on my side just about now. If I drop by their temple and explain things, maybe they'll be so distracted by the trickster's return that they'll forget to hold a grudge. And even if they don't, I know how to get out of Crag's Cleft prison already.
Strange bedfellows. Difficulty hard. The Hammerites have been preaching about the trickster for years. Maybe they have some advice on how to deal with him for real. But with all the trouble you've been to them lately, you'll have to sneak in past their guards to talk to someone in charge. The Hammers will never help you if you make the situation any worse. Better stay out of any more fights with them. Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Thief Gold. In the last episode, Garrett managed to get out to Constantine's mansion, and picked up quite a bit of loot in the process of doing so. We discovered a few new creatures that he had been keeping from society down there below, mantises and ratmen, and he is planning to bring back a dark age, what he's calling his dark project, in order to make humanity afraid of the dark again. Or rather, I suppose, it's not quite as literal as that, to bring back the fear of the unknown, and at that same tone, to make them appreciate what it could hold, imagination, bring back their ability to dream and so on again, as opposed to just continuing down the path of progress. At least based on the notes we read about him. It doesn't seem like he's necessarily evil, but he certainly seemed that way to us when he plucked our eye out of our head at the end of the prior mission. Oh, man. Garrett's got a vendetta against the trickster now, and Garrett seems like the type to hold a grudge, given what he had done to Ramirez a long time ago. In any case, yeah, so we gotta go and find the Hammers and ask them for help, because how on earth do we handle a god? He's probably not hanging out in his room waiting for a servant to bring him food so we can steal his belt pouch from him. It sounded like when last we had saw him that he was going to some other dimension, and so we'll have to try to figure out a way to get to that place. And the Hammerites can probably help us do so. On that note, by the way, the introduction video for this mission has the absolute best Hammerite saying. I adore that statement about how the iron cannot know why the fire scorches it, or the stone why the chisel cleaves it. Looking back at my life now, I can say that at certain points I hated at things that were happening to me, but they shaped me into the person I am today, and I would not change anything that has transpired. Right, so we're going back to the Hammerite Temple. The same place that we had stolen the talisman from. Oh, they're going to be glad to see us. We're not allowed to fight them, and indeed, if you look at the gear Garrett's bringing, it's all miscellaneous gear this time. For once, Garrett, I agree with you. We're not here to cause any battles. We're here to sneak in and try to gain an audience with someone who can help us. And yes, everyone, I know. Beaten this game like 13 times. Let's prepare for it. So we have 3,481 bucks. That's plenty of money to pick up enough gas mines and gas arrows to see us through the entirety of this mission. But there's some things I always like having with me, and that is, to start with, one healing potion at the very least. It's a Hammerite temple. Let's bring 2 moss arrows, since we don't want to be seen probably this time around. We're going to invest in 12 more water arrows, for me to 20 of these total. The rest of this I feel like I could spend on gas equipment. So let's get both gas mines and 2 gas arrows. Leaves us 81 bucks left, which is not enough to purchase anything. Guess we could, if I sell back another gas mine, could take the speed potion. And 230 is enough for another rope arrow, or a rope arrow. We don't have any rope arrows to start. Let's purchase a rope arrow then. Alright, so this is what we'll do. 1 gas mine, 1 rope arrow, 2 moss, 1 healing potion, 1 speed potion, 12 water arrows, and 2 gas arrows. Alright. Let's do it. Huh. Just a dead body out in the middle of the street, and some sort of strange fog or miasma around here too. There's a few bodies in the street, including some guards.
I have a bad feeling about this. What happened here? And where are all the Hammerites?
The first thing I think that the trickster would do is launch a surprise attack on his enemies who wouldn't be aware that he has returned. And it looks like he raised his hand against the city itself, too. Looks like this is one time Garrett probably should have prepared for war. Because we're in one now. Sneak in to find the Hammer High Priest and warn him about the trickster is no longer an objective for us. Investigate the situation and locate the Hammerites is now. Spider on the other side of that door. Sounds a bit like angry hornets buzzing around. hoppers in the barracks. The entrance of their temple is completely destroyed. We know, since we were here last time, there is not another entrance into this place. So let's go ahead.
Damn. Looks like Constantine got here before me.
Let's stay here for just a tiny bit and make sure nothing patrols through these rooms. I hear hoppers, a spider, and mantis. That spider is a red spider. We haven't seen those before. They're a bit different than what green spiders are like. They don't attack close up, but they shoot, I believe, a venomous web at you. We can hear a ratman downstairs somewhere. The timing of this is going to be wrong. I would like to shoot this spider and kill it, but the mantis is on the way back at the moment and will react to the spider's cries of pain. A red spider has more hit points than a green one does. spider will likely see its friend dead. When I was cold, thou taught me of hearth and roof beam. When I was hungry, thou taught of pot and cauldron. When I was beset by foes, thou taught of spear and shield. The hammer pounds the nail, holds the roof beam. The hammer strikes the iron, shapes the cauldron. Thy hammer in my hand, unto my foes. Then didst the builder lay down his hammer, and take his chisel to hand. Smoothed he the rough gem, and shaped it to his will. For each task hath its tool, and every tool a task. Kind of like you are, Garrett. And the tool the builder needs now is not a hammerite warrior, but a keeper. Now that's interesting. It would seem the hammer's altar has something special below it. There might be more supplies in other locations in the temple, and something you might have realized now. There is no loot. No loot. We were here earlier, so that would make sense that there is none to be found. I heard a hopper, but I do not see one. Once we're down here, we're not getting back up the way we came. This is stone, not wood. I think it's worth it. Seem access to the basement is sealed off now. I'm sorry, the crypts, catacombs. Uh-oh. Nothing down here but a few smashed headstones. Oh, come on. These are totally hitting it. spider from upstairs could have heard that explosion and might be coming to investigate. I doubt it. Should be listening on the other side of these doors, but they're locked. I'm not expecting any trickster creature to understand how to lock doors, with the possible exception of the rat men. But it doesn't seem like they would lock themselves in a room, waiting for Garrett to walk in. They think Garrett's dead, fed upon by their brothers under Constantine's mansion. Another healing potion. Quite a few arrows. We're up to 60 broadhead arrows. And some more mines. Shame the the Hammerites weren't able to deploy these fast enough. Then again, we haven't seen any Hammerites using ranged weaponry. Have we? They prefer running at things with sledgehammers, which, to be fair to them, is quite terrifying. It's on the other side of this wall. Oh, no, it's there. Well, it is on the side of that wall. Inside one of the wash bins. And the single water arrow with it. flash bomb could save our life, so we will definitely take them. Made coming down here worth it, even if there is nothing else down here. Though I don't hear any hostiles down here either. At least no one died in the cells. Except for her. We are not getting down into the crypts. Uh-oh. Okay, we haven't saved the game at all yet. So no off chance that this gets me stuck. Let's try a quick save here. But I think, well, hold on. We can do this. Uh-oh, maybe I can't do this. Okay, there we go. Sorry, everyone. I'm imagining that after we received a talisman, or we stole it from the Hammerites, we probably went back to the cathedral, I would imagine like 1 or 2 days after. Garrett would have been very eager to get such a huge payout, and then never have to worry about doing this again. So it's only been, my guess then, 3 days? Possibly? Since Garrett had last been here at the temple. occurs to me that probably the safest place for that talisman would have been instead someplace visible to everyone. Garrett would be unlikely to have been able to easily steal it without having been immediately noticed, even climbing towards it, rather than keep it secured in this secret area back here. It seemed the trickster used this fireplace for a different purpose than cooking, unless they cooked humans in it. I was about to say that sounds like the spiders down here, and it is. I suppose I should have mentioned, everyone, I don't remember this mission very well. This is where I stopped playing. Oh, there is some money down here. Some of the 100 coins. That's been the only loot we found so far, though. Okay, we cannot shoot through that doorway into the other room. We'll wait for it to go back. This is pretty much what I have to do in my house during the fall, early fall. So many giant spiders down here in New Jersey. Spiders can jump. But it most likely will run. more normal minds. One more Hammerite priest's room to check. Or maybe two. Two on this side, Tim. Alright. That's it for the Hammerite Temple. So that leaves the ladder leading down below the altar. Well, these hammers didn't survive. Two ratmen. At least two. Let's wait here a bit and see where exactly they patrol. We have plenty of mines, and I think it would probably be wise for us to begin using them in this area. Seems to be some tunnels there. We don't have a map of this area, nor do we find anything like a map upstairs.
Who's in there? Returns to the earth, you do.
Spiders are down here as well, investigating the sounds. They've seen the bodies. That other Ratman does patrol where these guys were. I don't want him seeing those corpses. Two more of them. Oh no. He might react to that spider's corpse. I'd like to know if they will. We should hear this one react when he rounds that corner. He is now suspicious. Rather brightly lit here. I don't know if I can make it past those bugs on that side.
Probably nothing. Always nothing.
I would like to look down over that hole in the ground there, but I can't without getting seen. Let's see if anything decides to walk up this ramp. I think there's a mantis down there. Based on the slow... Yes, there is a mantis. I can hear it. Two ratmen are down there, and a mantis, and a hopper. The mantis is way down below. Like they patrol through that portal. Okay, we can try killing these two with some arrows.
too, man-flesh.
Making lots of noise. But we shouldn't have to worry about sticking past anything if everything's dead. Sounds like there's another copper. Interesting that this chamber with the fire has hammer symbols in it. Yet the green man's face is there as well. Maybe at one point the hammers and the trickster got along with each other. Or maybe the hammers tried to replace these symbols with their own, and the trickster's creatures began undoing what the Hammerites had done. Moss arrows in this place, fire arrows in the other. I think we'll probably find water and a gas arrow in the other temples or shrines, assuming there's something similar on the other side. Some of this is undoubtedly constructed. Maybe the Hammerites, though, came down here and replaced some of what was originally here with their own walls. Hammers. There are actually some hammers here. Living ones. I think if we stand here, one will eventually walk.
Intellect is our shield that protects us from the squalid past. Knowledge is our weapon, with which we carve a path to an enlightened future.
I think we have to stand here for a bit, and the Hammerite will eventually notice us.
And the builder said, if the foundation is weak, you wail and gnash your teeth. You ask it to repour itself. Nay, you tear it down and begin anew. So shall it be with all my children, whether they be stone
I don't see why I should be one.
Or it could be bugged, and it won't do it. You know, that's the thing that could happen too. Maybe we need something else.
Intellect is our shield that protects us from the squalid past. Knowledge is our weapon, with which we carve a path to an enlightened future.
Well, I don't see... Well, we see plenty of Hammerites. We've located them. But they're not coming here to speak to us. So, we must need something to draw their attention then. But we've also been playing for, it feels like, slightly over an hour, everyone. So we're going to stop here after we search these shrines. I'm pretty sure there's 2 more on the side of this. Oh, maybe that was not the only path down. And indeed it was not.
And the builder said, if the foundation is weak,
Ah,
wail
'tis
and
thee,
natural teeth,
the master
ask it to
thief.
report itself.
There is scant time to
Nay, tear down and begin
explain.
anew.
The tricksters,
So shall
foul
it be
beasts,
with all my
have captured
children,
our high
whether they
priest,
be
and if we
stone
cannot
or
retake him
flesh.
alive, all shall be lost. We lack thy skills of stealth and treachery, and our enemies must surely kill him should we make a bold attempt.
Take this key and map and go. May the builder guide you.
Good job, Hammerites. I hear you killing them. We have a map and a key. Let's look at these really quick. Siege window. Dock to lower to river to upper. That is now in our map, so we no longer need that scroll if we're still carrying it. Let's leave it behind. Yeah, we are not. It sounds like the Hammer's victorious in repulsing that small attack from the Trickster's minions. And we'll stop here, everyone. We have the key we need to enter that one door. So let's stop here. I'll thank you guys for watching. And we come back, we'll see about saving that high priest. So I'll see you guys then. Take care, everyone.